Hey guys, we got Metal Pete's
taking over
Metal
the
Pete's
camera
TAT here.
Yeah.
We bought this when we were on our Indiana trip, and we tested it, and it ran slow and drew less than the rated amount of current. So we're going to test the capacitor, and the capacitor, it's not a lot low, but it is low.
Okay.
It is rated at 8, and it checks in at being 7.26. So I want to try it with an actual value. Yeah, you got that pliers hand? No, I can do it by hand, never mind.
Okay, well.
So we're gonna, no, actually pliers would be helpful.
Pliers, gotcha.
Yeah.
Here you go.
So we'll go downstairs in the capacitor box and see what we can find that's between 8 and 9.
Okay.
And swap that in.
Yeah, like you said, as long as you have an amp meter, you can up the value if you know it doesn't go over the rated motor.
Exactly, we just can't go over what did you say this was rated at? 0.85?
Yes, that's what's on the...
So, we'll probably use whatever's down there for testing, but then I'll help you find an 8 microfarad on eBay that we can use in there permanently.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What do I got? What am I looking for? Eyeglass screwdriver.
Okay.
So... Oh! That's why I bought a more durable capacitor meter, because I kept breaking the last one.
Ah.
So the cap goes across black and red, so we'll want to remember that.
Yep. Okay, black and red.
Black and red. So here's the cap. Let's take a look here. We can do a close-up.
Yeah.
It's rated at 8. TATs are notoriously have bad capacitors, so this doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, this is actually a one that I have at work.
They have TATs at work?
A one. There's a mix of stuff, and this is one of them. Okay. And it does get used, but maybe because I turned it...
7.26. So it's low. It's not way out of spec, but it's low enough that I want to do a video with the proper value.
And of course the rating that it gave you was a little low too. It was like 0.6 something.
So I'm going to let you hang on to this since this goes with your fan, and we don't want to mix it up with all the other caps downstairs. So put it in your pocket or something.
Oh yeah, easily.
And let's go downstairs. Andy, I think, is already down there looking in ye old box of caps. Whew, so much cooler down here. Andy tends to know where things are, which is helpful. Because if we're just doing a test video, it can be like a one that has a zillion values as long as one of those values is 8.
8.2.
That'll do. So let's test it. That would be between black and yellow. So here, you want to hold the camera, I guess?
Yeah, of course.
So...
Okay, so...
Because, yeah, we'll just buy another one on eBay. 8.45, so that's fine.
Yep.
I'd rather have it be too high than too low, because then we can just monitor and make sure we don't draw too much current. So, well, we can leave it. I guess we can leave this down here. We may need it again.
Yeah.
So, this will just be our temporary one, because I wouldn't want to stick anything this big up there permanently. It's got a 5 in there, too. It's an 8 and a 5.
Yeah.
So... But capacitors on eBay are a couple bucks.
Oh.
You just gotta wait on them to ship from China.
Okay.
So, I wonder if any of my TATs have bad capacitors.
That could very well be.
Yep.
Yeah.
So why don't you unplug that orange cord, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, one time I was up here with Abby, and I was trying to show her how... Don't worry, Daddy's not going to get shocked. And I didn't realize that the solid-state control was still on. There was a nice big spark.
Okay, so you said black and red.
Yeah. No, black and yellow. Red is the one that gets capped off. Oh, black and red on the motor. Got it. Yes.
Yeah.
It's ironic because the cap is also black and red, but I'm just putting the screw back in here just so we don't lose it. This is the screw that holds the cap in place. Should our replacement cap fit in such a way.
Okay.
And then, yeah, if I ever get around to testing any of my TATs, we can use this same capacitor if any of them are bad.
Yeah.
So, they use these same terminal blocks that Evergo and EnviroFan, etc. used, which are sometimes helpful, sometimes a pain. but now the black's not in there. For those watching who are used to seeing Abby helping with my videos, she's homesick today. So,
yeah.
Which could just be sick of the shop, I don't know. Sometimes she really likes coming. Yeah, I mean, sometimes she really likes coming out here, and other times I'm bored. Daddy, when are we going home?
Yeah.
And you just never know what you're going to get.
Right.
Okay, so I'm just going to stick this in here.
Uh-huh.
If this was a cap that was going to be permanent and it did not have a way to mount, I would just wrap this whole thing in electrical tape and call it a day.
Yeah.
There are worse,
Yep.
Yeah, this is a very tat-like tat. It's very tatty. Okay, let's see how it performs differently. I wish I would have thought to have had the camera rolling when we were testing it before,
Yeah.
but alas. Let's see, now we are drawing 0.81 amps, so that is much closer to its spec.
Let's see what it does speed up wise. Just remember, they're steel blades, so
Yeah, it's still going to take a little while,
exactly.
but it's interesting that still pretty slow.
Oh, hold on. Give it. I always give it. Let's draw now.
0.82. It really is taking some time to get the speed. Those are huge steel blades, though. Those are probably the biggest steel blades that you'll see on a fan.
Next to those gold line. Those
are aluminum.
Are they?
Yeah.
What about the gold line downstairs?
Aluminum.
Really? And yet that thing runs kind of slow, too.
That's because that's that old 1 amp motor. They hadn't figured out how to make it fast yet. But,
actually, I think this is actually a bit faster.
yeah, it makes sense.
You didn't see how fast it ran. It did run a little slower.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, now we're at 0.83, which is still within spec.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, if you're curious, one thing we can always try is putting aluminum blades on it. The downside is it won't have the stereotypical definitive TAT blades with the crisscross pattern in it that makes it look like a TAT.
Yeah.
It's very TAT-like.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, I think we're ready for our official video.
Okay.
So, you guys have seen a capacitor replacement, and I guess we can let it spin down, since I'm almost to my 10-minute limit.
Okay.
Probably get pretty close to that if I let it spin down, so we'll go through the video preparation process. Those off. That off. Now, what I have
Leave this one on?
I can wait on that one. I usually wait to. Oh, you got that off already? Thanks. I usually wait to turn that off until I do my Instagram shot, because that helps more than anything else of all the fans up here.
Yeah, of course it does.
What I don't remember is, do these can arms have aluminum blades or steel blades? I think they have aluminum blades. Isn't that my water? Yours is in the windowsill, isn't it? Or did I...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they look so much alike.
That's true. They're practically twins.
That's going to take a long time to spin.
Yeah, I'm going to stop it when we get to 10 minutes if we're not, if it's not stopped already. Just because I'm able to put more ads on my videos if they're 10 minutes or greater.
Yeah.
So I assume I make more money from videos that are 10 minutes or greater. I don't know if it's true or not. But if I'm like at 9 minutes, I'm like, well, why not just make it to 10? What's the harm? So, you want to rock the controls?
Well, yeah.
Okay. I was wondering why you were stealing my chair, but now I figured it out.
Well, yeah, this is one of mine that...
His Metal Pete, of course he wants to rock.
Yes. This is the, yeah. You not filming this one, Andy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm at 10.